Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Before we get into that, make sure y'all are hitting that like button. We're getting really good views on this channel, but we're not getting a lot of likes. Same with subs. Make sure you're hitting that sub button. We got content coming out every single day. Content that's going to make your life much easier if you play NBA 2K22 My Team. And also make sure you guys check out the links in the description. I got 10% off to some energy formula. It's going to help you out a lot. It helps me out, helps you out. Win-win. But anyways, today we are going over how to get these playoff moments challenges done quick. As you guys can see, I only have 23 out of 40, but that only took me maybe 2 hours to get 23 out of 40, and I was in no rush. I wasn't moving quick. I wasn't being as efficient as I could have been. But as you can see, I have more done than I have to do left. Obviously, I'm 23 out of 40, so I'm over halfway there. And that's obviously, you know, that's a pretty good mark for one day. You also have to do the play-in tournament, but I'm going to also explain to you those. Say you have 0 out of 16 and 0 out of 40. You've come to the right place because I'm going to help you get these done as quick as possible. So the first thing I suggest doing, just so you don't have to keep going back and forth between the challenges, I have it on my phone where I, in my notes, if you have an iPhone, I'm sure there's a notes if you have Android too, but I type in every challenge. I feel like it makes it easier. I can see it in game on my phone. You know, I can, if I need 38 points with a Sixers point guard, say I'm in the game and I forget how many points I need, I can just go check on my phone. And also I can check them off on my phone and all that. So it makes it easier for me. You don't have to do that, but that is the first thing I would do. It also makes it easier to know what challenges to stack together. And that's what we're going to get into now. Stacking challenges. Stacking challenges is going to be how you're going to get this done the quickest. So say you know, for some of them you just can't really stack, like win 3 games, win a triple threat game with 3 76ers players. That right there, obviously there's not really much you can stack with that, but there are a lot of them that you can stack. And I'm going to show you my lineup from the last game I played, and it might make it just a little bit easier to understand. So in this game, I needed to win a game with 5 Celtics players. So as you can see, we have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, ML Carr, John Havlicek, and Bob Cousy, and Jeff Green. So I actually have 6. Huh? Oh wait, no, it was 7 Celtics players. Sorry, it was 7 Celtics players. So we got our 7 Celtics players, and we also needed 5 Suns players. And also, so there's 2 challenges right there with the lineup. And then I needed a double-double with Chris Paul, so we did that. So Chris Paul was one of our Suns players that we brought. So there's 3 challenges. And then we needed, Siakam was, we needed 22 points with Jaylen Brown, so there's 4 challenges. And then the Siakam challenge was, let me see here. The Siakam challenge was 34 points, so there's 5 challenges. And then we needed 6 points in the paint with any Tatum card, so there's 6. So there's 6 challenges in one game right there. Okay? And I've done that a couple times. There was another game where I had 7. There was another game where I had 5. And then you can, obviously, like I said, the win a triple threat game with 3 of a team's players. Obviously, there's not really much stacking you can do there. But really just focusing on what you can stack is going to make it a lot quicker for you. You don't have to play as many games. Obviously, you know, because my next challenges that I'm going to be looking for is I'll do win a game with 5 Warriors players. So we'll have 5 Warriors players in there. I need 34 points and 4 assists with a Steph Curry. So that'll be one of my Warriors players. So that's 2. And then I also need 3 win a game with 7 Bucks players. So that'll be 12 total players. So that's 3 challenges right there. And then I need there's a Giannis challenge, 27 points with Giannis. That'll be one of my Bucks players. That's 4. And then I still have an empty slot, so I still need to do 41 points with a Mavericks point guard. So I'm going to bring Luka, and then that's another 5 challenges right there that I can knock out, which will get me from 23 to 28, and that's another step closer. You know, so just try to stack as much as. Oh, I also need 4 steals with Clay, so he'll be another one of the challenge. Another one of the Warriors players. So then we'll have 6 challenges coming out of that one game. So that right there is going to be the biggest key to it, is just make sure you understand how to stack these challenges so you can get more of them done in one game. Play domination on rookie. It's super easy. You can score a ton of points. It doesn't matter about the domination rewards. Your goal is to get as many challenges done in one game as you can. That's what's going to make it quicker. You can really, I'm 100% confident you can get all these challenges done in under 4 hours. That's where we get into the next part. As I said before, you also have to do these play-in tournaments. There's 16 of them, but none of them are bad. But the reason why you have to do these is because you need Dark Matter Trae Young to do one of the challenges for this one, and you also need Patrick Beverley to do another one, and there could be another one, but I'm not sure. But the point is, you have to do these as well. So when you're doing these playoff first round challenges, you'll also be in the process of completing some of these. As you can see, I already have my Hawks threes, which I didn't try to do this challenge. It just gave it to me. I already have 17 of my 20 Pelicans assists, and that's 20 assists. That's a good amount of assists. So I already have 17 out of 20, so that's good. Obviously, this one right here I'll have to do. This one right here I'll have to do. I already have 45 of 107 points with Hawks players, but I'll get that. I'll be able to finish that in this game right here. So that's another instance of stacking the cards. We'll be able to finish that right there. And then all of these, obviously, you'll have to play the triple threat games, but they shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. And then the 34 with Kyrie, of course, you'll have to do. I already have 43 of 109 with the Timberwolves players. So really, I mean, it's not bad. The Timberwolves players you'll automatically get from one of the Timberwolves challenges on here. It's Timberwolves shooting guard points. You need 36. So you automatically get a start on that. So it really does make it a lot easier if you start with the playoff first rounds, move your way into the play-in tournament. Just like I said, just make sure you're stacking, make sure you're paying attention. The list, if you put it on your phone, it really does help you out a lot. It takes a lot of confusion away. It does take a few minutes to type down the list. It'll take you 5, 6, 7 minutes. I don't know how fast of a typer you are. Usually it takes me about 5 to 8 minutes ish, but it really is worth it. The organization behind it helps you out a lot. It makes it a lot easier to figure out what you're gonna do. I usually will put a check next to the challenges that I've already done, and I'll put like a dash or some other symbol next to the challenges that are in progress. So then also it makes it a lot easier for me to figure out which challenges I'm doing now, which ones I'm doing next, you know, so I can see all the challenges I have stacking in that game by putting a symbol next to it. Makes it a lot easier. I'm not going to stretch the video out any longer than it has to be. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm out.